So the past 4 weeks of my life, I've spent binge watching Better Call Saul. Quick rundown of my history with the show Breaking Bad is in 2018, the fall of 2018 to be precise, I watched the show in about 3 weeks. So I binged through Breaking Bad, absolutely loved it. And then when El Camino came out on Netflix, I immediately watched El Camino. And I knew Better Call Saul existed. It was on Netflix and new seasons would, update, and I knew that it was coming on AMC. But I was like, I don't know, can it be as good as Breaking Bad? Should I give this a chance? Could it taint my image of the perfection that is Breaking Bad? And I just put it off, and eventually, 2022 rolls around. It's the final season of the show. I got a bunch of people telling me I should watch it, and I was like, I'll just wait till it's all said and done. And so the season finale aired, and I was like, you know what? Now is probably the time to go ahead and watch this show. I don't want to get spoiled for it, and I'm sure it can't be bad. It's from Vince Gilligan, the creator of Breaking Bad, and I'm sure it'll be solid at worst. I started the show on, I believe, August 18th of this year. It's now September 14th, and I have finished all 6 seasons of the show, and I can confidently say Better Call Saul is perfect. Now, I don't like to throw around the term perfect a lot, but this is a perfect show. From the beginning to the end, it handles characters better than I could have ever imagined, especially from the Breaking Bad universe, adding layers to them so that when I go rewatch Breaking Bad, I can appreciate that show and even view it through a brand new lens, because my gosh, they add so much depth to Saul Goodman, aka Jimmy McGill. There are so many relationships over the course of the show that frame this person into who he is in the Breaking Bad show when we first see him, and the level of writing is just so elite. The way that they're able to tie in tiny names and tiny details into small little scenes from Breaking Bad that now have even more of an impact and serve so much value to the overall Breaking Bad universe. It's truly mind-blowing. I'm obviously not going to get into spoilers here because I know a lot of you guys, if you're watching this, you've probably seen it, but I just don't want to talk spoilers here. There will be a time and place for that. Maybe I'll do a spoiler discussion, even though I know Better Call Saul ended a few weeks ago and I'm late to the game for sure. I just wanted to make this video because I literally, as I sit here, less than an hour ago, just finished Better Call Saul, and post-show depression's a real thing, and I just wanted to sit here and spew. That's why this is not going to have a lot of cuts. That's why I'm holding my camera right now like a vlog, because, wow, I mean, seriously, the show left me speechless in the end. It was a perfect ending. Literally every single character had a fitting conclusion, but it also gave us some clarity on characters from the Breaking Bad show that may or may not be alive by the end of Breaking Bad, if that makes sense. It brought back characters in a very fitting way that didn't feel forced. My biggest concern going into this was I knew Walt and Jesse were going to be in it because they marketed it and there was an episode of the show called Breaking Bad, but I didn't know if, it would be disrespectful or if it would make sense, but it was perfect. The inclusion of these scenes in Better Call Saul only strengthens every character that was involved. This is a perfect prequel series because I can watch Breaking Bad now with a new appreciation for every single character, but something this show does extremely well is each season it has these black and white time frames, which are, obviously a jump ahead post Breaking Bad, and the final season really hones in on this the most, and I think that it did a wonderful job of tying up the post Breaking Bad timeline in a way that was extremely fitting for Jimmy McGill, the main character of the show. If I had to compare, I prefer the finale of Breaking Bad, and I prefer Breaking Bad as a show, but that is not at all a knock on Better Call Saul because I think they're both masterful TV shows in their own right. I think the Better Call Saul finale was really deep, really struck a chord with me emotionally. It really just hit different than the Breaking Bad finale. They're both magnificent in their own ways, and I think that's why the shows are such nice companion pieces. You can watch Better Call Saul for seasons full of lawyer courtroom drama and more of just straight up character drama, while in Breaking Bad you're getting all of that for sure, and a wonderful arc in Walter White, obviously from sort of this chemistry teacher hero figure to a villain by the end of that show almost. But obviously you're getting a little more action scenes in Breaking Bad and it's more fast paced. Better Call Saul though might be a better written show, and that's what's so wonderful is Vince Gilligan created this Breaking Bad universe, and there's so much care put into every single character, and I am sitting here right now genuinely stunned and sad in a way because I was so deeply attached to the Breaking Bad universe and the characters of Better Call Saul, and now it's over, and I'm like, my gosh, I can only imagine how people felt that watched Better Call Saul from day one, that had about a 7-year-long journey that has now come to an end. My journey with Better Call Saul was about 4 weeks long, so I can't relate. I am highly satisfied, though, with the final episode and final shot of Better Call Saul. Obviously, I'm not going to say what it is, but I think that every character in Better Call Saul had a very fitting ending, and every character in Breaking Bad had a fitting ending. And just watching through Better Call Saul and then looking at the whole Breaking Bad universe as a whole, from Breaking Bad to El Camino to Better Call Saul, This entire franchise, if you want to call it a franchise, or this entire universe, is one of the most well-crafted with so much attention put to detail and just some of the best storytelling and characters I've ever seen. And I cannot wait to rewatch Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad for years to come because, my gosh, I finally have caught up and I can finally go on my Twitter account and unmute all of the words that I've muted over the past few weeks so I could avoid spoilers. But Better Call Saul, it just builds. Every single season is better than the previous, and it maintains that through season 6, which is by far my favorite season of the show. All around, Better Call Saul is must-watch TV. And if you haven't seen any of the Breaking Bad universe and you watch this video, you have to check it out at least once in your life. It is just such great storytelling. This video is just me rambling about why you should watch Better Call Saul, and I'm kind of just stunned right now, but I just wanted to sit down and gush out my quick thoughts on it because, again, I just caught up, and so it's very fresh in my mind. And if you guys want to see Breaking Bad universe content, let me know. I could do character tier list rankings, season rankings, episode rankings. If you're interested in that, let me know in the comments down below. But thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. But I do think I'm going to do some Breaking Bad content because I kind of want to honor the universe now that it's over, and definitely going to have to be rewatching Breaking Bad very soon. It's long overdue. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.